good evening. It's Pastor Brian, and yet again we're going to dig deeper into our message from this Sunday morning here at Friendship Baptist. We were talking about facing our family struggles in our series, Summer Face Off. And we were talking about Joseph and his brothers and family difficulties, and certainly we all know that family difficulties come our way. And we wanted to dig just a little bit deeper into Genesis chapter 45. I wanted to share with you a few verses that kind of follow up where we left off our Sunday morning series there in chapter 45. In verses 7 through 9, the Bible says, "And God sent me," that's Joseph speaking. He's speaking to his brothers who sold him into slavery and who really cost him a big portion of his life. But listen to what he says. "God sent me before you to preserve a posterity for you in the earth and to save your lives by a great deliverance." We said this morning that Joseph is a picture in the Old Testament of Jesus, our ultimate deliverer in the New Testament. But verse 8 says, "So now it was not you who sent me here, but God. And he has made me a father to Pharaoh and lord of all his house and ruler throughout all the land. Hurry and go up to my father and say to him, thus says your son Joseph, God has made me lord of all Egypt. Come to me, do not tarry." You know, God was faithful. And just as we talked this morning, as we're praying about difficulties in our family and difficulties that we have been struggling with, family issues in our lives, God is faithful. I quoted this morning Dr. Adrian Rogers in our message. I want to share with you another note from Pastor Dr. Adrian Rogers. He said, "Those boys went back to Canaan and they told their father Jacob the whole story. The heart of old Jacob just stopped. He didn't believe them. Yet Joseph's words and all the carts of goodies he had sent revived him. When we hear those words, we are to take them to the Jacobs of the world." Well, what are we taking to those that we're praying for, those in our family? What are we taking to them? What's going to convince this world our story of Jesus is true when they see us united with wagon loads of God's grace, see something in us that they cannot explain apart from the good hand of God. And that's what will make the difference. As we are praying and seeking resolution and fixing those conflicts, God has to do that. But we have to be so faithful to be obedient to Him. I'm praying for you. And I know that you're praying, and we're certainly praying for so many different things in our families and in our lives. We're praying for you at Friendship and pray God will bless you. I pray you have a great week. And let us continue to show that grace, that love of Jesus Christ. God bless you all, and you have a wonderful week.